Hello, I'm Brodie and this is Nicky, and we're making this short video to invite you to come along and join us on an adventure, Midwives along the Murray, past and present.
This tour is organised by John Baines Tours and is supported by the Australian College of Midwives. Some of you have been with us on John Baines Tours in the past, and we've had the most amazing times exploring midwifery and maternity care in places like Iceland and South India and China. Now, in these COVID times, of course, we can't go to places like that, but what we've got planned this time for you is something really exciting, and that's a tour along the Eastern Murray River, and we've got some incredible professional visits lined up for you that we think you're going to really enjoy. There is a very long history of midwifery continuity of care in collaborative partnerships with GP obstetricians and other practitioners in the area that we're going to visit. In fact, over 20 years of midwives having caseload practice in this region. It's also a very long history of maternity services working in collaboration with Aboriginal communities. So we're going to be looking at some of those partnerships and learning about rural health services. We're also going to be learning about the history of birthing along the Murray. That includes going way back to birthing practices for Aboriginal women, and then the early settlers, looking at some of the granny midwives and the birthing practices that have been researched by Dr. Mavis Gaff-Smith, who is going to come and give us a lecture about the history of the area. So there's lots of exciting things that we're going to be exploring on this tour, and we really would like you to come and join us.
As is usual with John Baines Tours, there's always a charity nominated who will stand to benefit by all of us participating. So each registration will be giving a donation to the Rodanthe Lipset Indigenous Midwifery Charitable Trust. And I know many of you know about the trust and the key goal of trying to increase the number of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander midwives available to women across the country.
As always with John Baines Tours, an incredible amount of planning has gone into this tour, and always consideration of ethical issues and addressing cultural safety. So we know that this tour is going to offer an incredible amount of networking and learning and professional development for all of us, as well as a rollicking good time.
So the tour is obviously offering midwives a wonderful opportunity for professional education and new learning. So in addition to the wonderful scenery and so many places of historical interest, there is of course quite a range of opportunities for professional development and networking with midwifery colleagues. And of course, when midwives get together, there's a fairly good opportunity for having some fun, sharing stories, making new friends, and generally having a thoroughly good time.
So we're inviting you to come and join us, and we're inviting actually anybody who's interested in rural maternity services to come and join us. Bring your partners, bring your friends. We're going to have an amazing time exploring that wonderful area and learning from midwives and other practitioners who are providing state-of-the-art maternity care in this area of Australia.
And finally, with regard to COVID, obviously all the usual COVID precautions will be in place, but we also want you to be reassured that John Baines Tours have made a commitment to a complete refund, 100% refund, if the tour does not proceed because of COVID restrictions. So we hope to see you on the 22nd of March for dinner in Albury Wodonga, and then off we go on our adventure.